Yo, man, this is Wide Open Space with Francis Xavier, and today I'm here with legendary and pioneer of hip life, Reggie Rockstone. Reggie Rockstone, before we proceed, what do you have to tell my people watching?
I have been kidnapped in the middle of nowhere, and they put a thing in my face, and they let me talk to you. And this is I'm my measurement. All right. Go ahead, ask what you want to ask.
All right, sure, no problem. Real quick here. I made a post with Adeshokwe and Grown Up Charlie.
Yeah.
That it was about Shaggy saying that Afrobeats gains its, should I say, inspiration and influence from dancehall. Mm-hmm. And Africa's music at the time was mainly dancehall music. As a Ghanaian and as a pioneer, as someone who is experienced and an ambassador in the culture, what do you have to say regarding this?
Well, shout out to brother Shaggy. You know, I know Shaggy. I don't think it was deliberate. I think it's just information that he doesn't know about. And this pretty much explains to sister. They pretty much
love being shown here.
And I guess it wasn't intentional. There is some elements of truth, but it's not really the holistic picture. No, it's not. But music influences, they come from everywhere. Because think about it, you would have never had Highlife without the diasporic influence and the Caribbean. You know, so pieces and pieces make. But I guess he doesn't have the whole picture. That's why it sounded a little bit off.
A little bit off. But then again, Ghanaians most often are of the view that Afrobeat has its influence, like major influence, one of the principal influence from Highlife, Ghanaian Highlife.
Well, you know, you could say the same thing about yours too, because when you say Afrobeat, the very person that said the two words is Uncle Fela, and Uncle Fela lived in Ghana. A lot of his band members were Ghanaian. In fact, Uncle Fela has a song where in the intro, he begins speaking Tree.
That's true.
Okay? Fefenefe. Exactly. And so, you know, music travels and different vibrations will change minds and hands, and then it will take. So, yes, we do have an influence, but then there are influences from everywhere else. I mean, it only comes up when we trying to get our clout. You know what I mean? It was only when we're sidelined that it comes up. Otherwise, it's not as important as it should be, because music is just music. It's not. You know, that's music is a vibration.
And there's a lot of influence around.
Keeps evolving,
parts of the world.
And it keeps evolving.
That's true.
And so yeah, but it's only when we're trying to get our clout off the top.
It's a fact. So this is a problem. Should I call it a problem? But this is a question that I've been thinking, and which has been bothering me for some time now. The question is, when does it become a problem when people, let me say artists that have been in the game for over decades, don't pass on their knowledge, don't pass on their experiences, their expertise, their skill set to the younger generation, to the upcoming and already in the game? When does it become a problem if this doesn't happen?
It doesn't become a problem. It's a problem from jump, because that is in self-centered mode. Unless you have a divine reason why you're not sharing, then, you know, you are right there in selfish mode. And so it's not becoming a problem. It is a problem.
But yeah, it is a problem actually, because I'm saying that what you've experienced as Reggie Rockstone, someone right now new in the game wouldn't have that experience.
Right.
So we need mentorship.
Yeah.
We need guidance for these people, because right now they are the ones steering the road.
Yeah, true.
So if there is no one guiding them on how to navigate the road, then there will be a lot of accidents on the way. And there will be a lot of gory accidents, blashes on the way. So right now, what are some of the mechanisms, or what do you have to say?
Well, you know, you said it all, but you forgot to mention, do the kids want to be navigated? That's another question. You know, a lot of you new Gen Z, you arrogant with it, you know, you ignorant and arrogant all together. You know, you don't want to listen to nobody. You know, you think you know it all. You got Google now, so you just want to type, oh, you know DJ Kofi, go Google him. You know what I mean? So a lot of you might not even want to be navigated. And that's another problem. So maybe that's another thing that you need to address.
That's another thing we need to address. Yes, that's true. Some wouldn't be interested in learning, but some are willing to learn. So
those who seek knowledge will find. If you are drawn to wisdom, then wisdom will come to you. If you seek, I went out and seeked. I talked to older folks. I hung around with the OGs. My father included. So yeah.
Learn. If you seek for knowledge, you find knowledge. It's up to you to learn. So this thing about the role of DJs. You see, recently Small God led an initiative that was a Play Ghana initiative, encouraging Ghanaian DJs to play 80% of Ghanaian music, which they even led. You were part of. Yeah, you were part. Yeah, that's very interesting. You're the right person for me to ask this question. What do you think about that initiative?
I think it's a great one. It's really it's mandatory. It doesn't need explaining. I mean, if you don't look after yourself, who's going to look after you? It's just quite simple as that. If you don't look, even though your parents look after you, you still got to look after yourself at some point. And so, so when you bitch about who's not going on, you need to do it yourself. And the way you're going to do this is by making sure that people have a certain level of patriotism and they have a certain level of and passion about where they're from, what they do, all of that. So on that note, can I leave now? I gotta go watch the movie.
Okay. But before you go, I really enjoy what Adeshokwe said about the issue when Black Sherry was being backlash on the whole situation.
By the way, let me tell you, the backlash, that was our own people that did that.
Right.
The Nigerians did not know what the content was. It was Ghanaians that ran and told Nigerians that we trying to ban their music, which was totally not true. In the Iron Crawford, Nigerians, all the information that they had came from us. They didn't know no different.
So we are the problem.
And of course, it's very, sensitive times. People are bitching about this and that. So it made us look salty. And I'm too old, grown, wise to be talking about bad Nigerian music. It don't even match me. I'm Pan-African to begin with. So this is not it. And this is what happens. So when you watch the video and you see us standing there, Black Sharif never said no such thing. Black Sharif would be so wrong to say something like that. He's parlaying with the Nigerians. He's doing very well.
That's where most of his streams come from.
Ghana for and I'm with here. And I feel then they started to nib. It's our own people.
Misunderstood information which was being carried out. Lastly, before I leave it to go, Grandpa, I can't let you go without giving them some words of wisdom and encouragement to upcoming and already established artists in the industry.
Oh, music? Okay, I'll make it generic. Okay, listen, Ghana is a young country, and you understand that a lot of these old folks and who the powers that be, all these politicians and all of that, they're gonna leave. Okay, yeah, y'all the next gen. You the ones coming up, and if you're not passionate. If you don't have revolutionary instincts, if you don't have patriotic vibes with you, your children are gonna suffer this shit. And so don't just be about Twitter or all the social, you're trolling and shit. Be effective. Don't be an armchair revolutionary. Cause me you, but mama dear, and this is how you carry it on. You have all the tools today. The stuff that y'all got, I didn't have coming up, but you got this today.
One thing that you said on Black Voters podcast that I was really happy is you said you're happy that you lived to see Beyoncé feature Shatta Wale.
Yeah, I mean, who would ever thought? When we started Hip Life, I mean, look how many. Hip Life is 30, by the way. Hip Life at 30, and when we started, did I ever think Beyonce? Listen, Beyonce, Shatta Wale, Stonebwoy, and who? So many different
recently,
artists.
Rick Ross.
There you go.
Stonebwoy, he put him on Taylor Swift.
I'm not surprised, but it's still surprising because it's really in a short time. 30 years is not that long. It's a young country. So you have done immensely. You could do much more. There's always room for improvement, but you should be proud of yourselves.
That's true.
Yeah, my idea.
Thank you very much, Gonfa. I really appreciate for this interview. This is a legendary moment. Thank you very much. Amen. Amen. Listen, that was a very insightful, interesting conversation. That's a very deep-throated one. So make sure you subscribe to TrendsO'clock on all social media platforms. Follow TrendsO'clock. Bro, subscribe to my YouTube channel right now and hit the notification bell for more, bro. I thank you for watching.
Yes, so what now? Alright, if you don't speak my language, when I say I go, I think you just say I'm in. Are you ready? Ready. I go. I'm in. I go. I'm in. Like I said, I'm a gossip where you push it. If I'm not telling your man, hey, this ain't. As someone to me, my sassy to me display. Me kwa like a comedy, I'm a surreal, you wait. Me tell you, it's a troll, wait. Which is sweet, hey. No time to play, rest that y'all style, me baby, put a planet. We just be the baby, decide every day. Oh, put the regard, you for pay. So the fun of me sign, buy my money today. I'll be on a shot, for you, so you will drink champagne. Say, I go. Amen. Oh, you're right. I go. Amen. Now throw your hands in the air and wave like you just don't care. Don't sit around. If you know you got on clean underwear, let me hear you make some noise. Damn, you sat over here with dirty underwear. That's deep. My name is Reggie Rockstone. My man, my mellow here on the ones and twos. DJ Kofi.